Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this morning's devotion. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alzan, and I look after all the kids' spaces here. So it's really a privilege for me to get out of my own home so early in the morning. Good morning, Gary, and to be here at church. It's really, really great to be here. So waiting for a few people to connect. Morning, Pastor George. How amazing was carols? We'll be talking a lot about carols and just such a huge moment of celebration for us. We had such a lovely time last night as well, so I'll touch on that a little bit later. Just good morning to everybody. So when I opened my eyes, it was beautiful, sunny outside, such a really calm morning. And by the time I got to church, it was terribly windy, so I'm not sure what the day holds for you, what the week holds for you. But really hope it will be a really special week. Good morning, Antoinette. Kieran is here. He's the faithful that opened for me, and then a little bit later he says, I'm on leave this week, so thanks so much, Kieran, for opening up for me. Good morning, Aralda. Hope you guys are well. Thanks for jumping on board, everybody. I hope you're all excited and ready for today and for the devotion after last night. It really was amazing. I had the privilege of, morning, Sunny. I had the privilege of watching Dean edit a little bit over the last couple of weeks. All the songs and the production and everything was also in our home for a couple of weeks. I always feel so privileged to have a sneak peek of these bigger events and even just normal online church, and it was just really, really special to see it come together. I think Vincent, your song in the beginning was just really, really amazing. So well done to everybody who performed, everybody who put in the extra hours and the extra effort. It was really, really amazing. Last night was awesome, just all the great reports coming in. I think we had, I don't even know the final figures, but I just know while we were watching, we were saying how many people were connecting online on YouTube and Facebook, and it was just, thousands of people have watched the carols already, and the numbers will keep climbing today, so it's just amazing. And it's not about how many people get to watch it, it's just, I think people are so excited, and I have found it so incredible to even watch the comments on the daily devotions. The way that our community has supported our church, and just the way that there's always just a buzz. It's so encouraging, so well done. Speaking of comments, good morning to Tracy, Sunny, Brenda. There's a lot of comments to get through. One underestimates how many comments there are and how tough it is to get through them. It's quite a skill. Good morning from Pastor George, Roxy, and good morning, Antoinette. I think I've said hello. Jackson, good morning. Tabitha, Johanna, Brenda, Derek. Kudos to all the effort for last night, definitely. Sunny, well done last night. It was really great. Odwa, Yolanda, Paul, good morning. Kwaita. I wonder, Ralda, did you and the boys sing again? Because they made a little debut, James and Matthew. If you watch the beginning of the clip, you'll see that little James and Matthew are there putting the decorations. So it was a really special time for them. I know that they each got a little special Christmas present as well. Good morning, Dean. So this was really a first for us in our home, to be able to, for me to leave. So I got here pretty early, which is very unusual for me. Normally I'm the one scrambling in at the last minute. But there was an opportunity in my house to leave when it was all quiet. So before someone says, Mama, I got out. And it's really great to be here. I think it's just about time for me to start my devotion. Just last few good mornings here. Angela, Yolandi, good morning. Vincent, good morning. I think these comments are great, and you guys know each other so well on the comment section. It feels like a little bit of a family on its own. So you guys just keep going and you keep talking to each other. It's really encouraging to see. I think the watch party thing, George, it's really great, and I think that's what I wanted to start with my devotion. It's really, really a simple devotion, and it touches on something that I think happened last night in all of our homes while we were watching the carols. For those of you who haven't watched carols, it's on our online platforms. Please do yourself a favor and go watch it. I'm sure most people have. Watched it already. So I think something that happened in all of our homes was just this incredible opportunity for intimacy around a table, around the living room, whether it was just you and your family, or perhaps you invited some people in your bubble, your extended family, those you were comfortable with, some friends, some colleagues. So I think we all found that it wasn't just your usual online service. And we all had to kind of make the most of this unique opportunity to come together and watch carols together. And for us, it was really a moment of opportunity. In between preparing dinner, connecting, we had the privilege of connecting with old friends that we haven't seen in so long. And the carols really allowed us to really come together as well and share such a special moment. So it got me thinking about when we sing carols. It got me thinking about why we sing carols. And we sometimes just sing carols once a year. Some people sing it more than once a year. Some people have a Christmas in July, and then they also, I think for all of us, Christmas maybe started a bit early this year. I don't know if we were hoping it would come sooner, but we had carols going, and our Christmas tree was up in November already. So, and I know some of you have also done that. And so Christmas is the time once a year where we get to sing carols. We get to sing these beautiful songs to remember the story of the birth of Jesus. And we did that so well last night. We couldn't have a big flashy event. We couldn't have a coming together of an outdoors carol thing. We really had to make the most of an intimate moment. And it got me thinking about the way we store our memories. And I think usually carols for me is this memory box of like big events of coming together, lots of people singing, holding candles, holding lights. Whereas this was different. We made a new memory last night, and it was so special. The other time that we sing songs once a year is birthdays. And so this whole thing about carols, and last night it got me thinking about when we sing intentional songs annually. So it's with Christmas, and I guess Jesus' birth, his birthday, got me thinking about a birthday that we also celebrated this last week. Our little baby girl turned 1. Can you believe that? Elizabeth is now 1. So we had to sing happy birthday for her, and it was so special. So we loved it. Daniel absolutely loved it. And yeah, we got to celebrate her birthday, and it got me thinking about all the many birthdays that we have been to. So Daniel is now 4. So that for those parents with kids, you will remember all the birthday parties that you've had to go to. Buying the presents, finding the venue, checking with the parents, forgetting and then remembering last minute. It's really such an exciting time to go to a birthday. But one of the most special moments for me about a kiddie's birthday party, at least, is I don't think we do this much with adults, is to sing happy birthday in a very, very intentional way. So the moment when we sing happy birthday is such an opportunity for intimacy. And that moment is so special because there's a rush before, trying to get somewhere, trying to greet everybody. But for that moment, it doesn't last very long. Happy birthday is only a few seconds long, but so much happens in that moment. So we get to watch the guy who's going to start the song. We all kind of figure out what's the right key to sing in. Then we see the look on the birthday girl, the birthday boy's face. It's so special to watch a child when we sing happy birthday to them. Some kids are like terrified. Some kids are quite confused. They're not quite sure what to do. Other kids are just overjoyed, and they just soak in all the attention. And we also maybe find a moment where we look at the parents and how they coo over their own child. We maybe look to our own spouse to see, remember our child's birthday, or maybe it is your child's birthday. We maybe chat with our own child to remind them, hey, it's not your birthday. Don't get too excited. At only a certain age, the kids realize that it's not their birthday every time there's a birthday. So it's really such a unique and special moment. So there's a lot of intimacy. So much happens in that moment when we sing happy birthday. And this year, on Thursday, when we celebrated Lizzie's birthday, it was quiet. And I think for many of us, we had quiet birthdays this year. Lockdown birthdays, it was lonely. And it was the same at our home, when we had a couple of family members around and just us. And the beautiful thing was, because of lockdown, we were able to sing happy birthday, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times we were able to sing together with online video chats or people that come and go. So that was really special. And it was amazing to watch Daniel sing happy birthday to Lizzie as well. For a moment, he could just put his egocentric 4-year-old self aside and just focus intentionally on his little sister. And we find in Luke's account in the Bible, we find also such a special moment of intimacy when the Bible talks about Jesus' birth. So in Luke chapter 2, there is a kind of a flurry, or this big hype around the shepherds that need to come, and the angels that came, and suddenly they came, and they had to go quickly to where Jesus was, to find Jesus. And then there is a moment, we read in chapter 2, verse 19, we read the following. It says, but Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. It's kind of like that birthday party where the mom stops and she realizes that this is so special. That moment when we sing happy birthday and everything stops and we just find that moment of intimacy. But Mary got it. Mary was able to focus on the child. She was able to tickle the little girl to get her to smile for the camera. She was able to think about the cost, and I'm seeing here in the comments the gift. She was able to ponder the gift, really to get it, to know that there's a lot going on. There's things that have been done, things to do, but there's just a moment where I can ponder and I can reflect. And to ponder really means to think carefully, but also to treasure. So my comparison is really simple around a birthday party versus this moment, or rather happy birthday, this song versus this moment in the stable that might have been so special. It's a really unique opportunity, and we are coming up to our very first lockdown Christmas. It might be a lonely Christmas, and it might be a quiet Christmas for some of us. Maybe there will be 2 or 3 shepherds, 2 or 3 small gifts around a tree. And it provides us with a unique opportunity for intimacy, where we get to, not worry about what was or what is to come, but that we can really just treasure this thing. And perhaps intimacy with God comes with the idea of treasuring Him, all that He's done, the gift that He has given us, and to think about it carefully, to ponder. So I want to leave you with that this morning is really just the idea of intimacy, how in the text, how we read in Luke chapter 2, how there's a break in the text. There's angels and shepherds in the beginning, then there's a quiet moment with Mary, and then there's lots of things to do next. The shepherds spreading the good news, but maybe you need a break in your text today. Maybe the carols and the message of last night about the gifts that we've been given to give to others. Maybe that's reminded you that, hey, I need to also take stock of my life. And maybe this month, or we were all hoping Christmas would be the break, the turning point, that things would get better. But it can be. Maybe it won't be as expected. But perhaps there's an opportunity for intimacy here where we can just stop and, like Mary, treasure all the things that God has done, and to think carefully about just the opportunity that Jesus gives us to be intimate with Him. And I guess my hope and my prayer is that we will extend this opportunity to our colleagues, to our families, to our friends, right in our home. It starts at home. That special moment we shared last night around the dinner table or in the lounge, that we would be able to have that moment of intimacy, just like Mary did. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a break in your day to have a moment of intimacy with God. In Jesus' name, amen. Thanks for watching, everybody.